Hi everyone, this is Grace. I hope you've been well and hopefully you can hear me. This week is a very small Dollar Tree haul. Partly because number one, I didn't have that much time to drop by after work, but then also I ended up getting sick, so I called in a sick day. Anyway, let me go ahead and share with you I guess two of the things that I ended up getting. As you can see in the viewfinder or in the screen, on the left hand side is I think it's called Sophie's. You guys should know Sophie's Choice, or I don't know, maybe is it Sophie's Choice? I don't know. But my little niece is very intrigued by this little cartoon, and so I thought that when I send her little packages, I would put some stickers there, and these are 96 to a pack. And then of course, as you can see right below, I have the Frozen stickers, and so there are 96 here, and these are just great, especially to seal envelopes. I like to not lick the envelopes closed, but I like to just place the stickers on them and close them that way, and then it's easier also for the person to open it, as well as making the envelope very decorative. Now, let me show you these, and I am going to ask you for your opinion and definitely a lot of feedback, because, and this is the case where you realize YouTube is such a bad enabler. Some of you have been sucked into this as well, but a few, like, what was it? Yesterday I was actually watching, I can't even remember who I was watching, but the woman was talking about the Profusion palettes from Dollar Tree, and I had seen these, but because I had never heard of them, I passed on them. And then for some reason, as she was explaining it, they just looked so pretty, and I thought, oh, too bad, I haven't seen a Profusion palette at my Dollar Tree recently, because the last time I saw it was a while ago, and I can't even remember which Dollar Tree I saw it in. Well, imagine my surprise when I went this morning to do an errand to buy some helium balloons, which, if some of you have never purchased helium balloons, the metallic ones, I think they're called Mylar balloons, right? Dollar Tree has them for $1, literally, helium and the balloon, which is just an incredible deal. 99 cent store, I think, you have to pay separately for the helium. So anyway, one of our church members had a baby girl, and so I was commissioned to go and get 3 helium balloons. I ended up getting a Frozen one, and then a princess, crown one, and then, it's a girl balloon. But anyway, if you're in the market or need of helium balloons, head over to your Dollar Tree. But anyway, of course I couldn't resist, and I thought something compelled me to go into the makeup section, and they had these. So take a look. This is called Perfect 10, and I don't know if you guys can see this, but just this really pretty colors, and then this is supposed to be in smoky. And then this is the Gemini, and this again is in Bear. And then this is Twinkle Twinkle, and I hope you guys can see the colors. And that is in Nude. And then this one is in Smoky, again Twinkle Twinkle. That's me in the reflection, and it's just this really pretty series of, and this is a little bit bright, but I thought this might be fun. And this is the what are you called, Color Me Glow, and this is in the Berry. So I especially liked this color, these two, and these might be this one might be a little bit dark, but certainly this one and this one and this one, and then of course it's just for a little pop of color. But anyway, so here's the question. Okay, I have never used Profusion palettes, and when I looked at the ingredients, there's a part of me that, because it uses parabens, that I don't want to use them. But then again, I was actually talking to my sister, who's in the medical field, and she was saying, well, there's parabens in everything, so as long as you take care of yourself in other ways, like eating healthy and exercising, the parabens shouldn't be that, big a deal in terms of cancer causing. But anyway, so the question I have for you all is, what are your opinions about the Profusion palettes. Have you heard of them? I googled it briefly, and correct me if I'm wrong, but are these sold at Ulta? Someone was telling me that these are drugstore brands, so anyway, I don't know, but I just love the color, and I don't know what it is. I have this thing for collecting eyeshadows, and I don't know about you guys, but I mean, this little eyeshadow palette would probably last me if I used it every single day. Would take me about 2 years to finish, right? I have the Naked palette, I have the Naked 2 and the Naked 3, that I barely made a dent in the Naked. 2 and 3 I haven't even opened or tried yet. The Too Faced Smoky, I haven't. No, not the Too Faced Smoky, but the Too Faced Chocolate. The bar palette I haven't looked at yet, and the Julep one I started to use, which I love, but barely made a dent. And then what do you know? I got more. Anyone else like this? Anyway, I am curious to hear what your thoughts are on the Profusion palette, so please let me know down below. I've already asked Stephen Ashley, and you know, she said sometimes they're hit or miss. She bought them for her younger sister. But let me know, because I know quite a number of YouTubers are hauling this, so, and I don't want to open it, crack them open in case, you know, you guys, you know, unanimously say don't use it, go return it. So anyway, that's it. This is my small Dollar Tree haul for this week. I hope you're doing well, and I will hopefully see you in my next one. All right, take care, everyone. Bye.